So if you've watched the previous videos, you know how I'm going to start. All proofs begin the same way. They begin with your given. So in this case, there are 4 things that are given to us. So start with jotting all 4 of those pieces of information down. We have a segment congruent to another segment, and then we have segments that are perpendicular. That's what that upside down T symbol means. So let's take a look now and see what tick marks I can add to this. You can see I've already started to go ahead and draw some tick marks in. The reason that I know BC and CD are congruent to each other is because I have a bisector. Bisect means to cut in half. So segment AC bisects segment BD that was given to me. So BC and CD should be congruent. The reason I know that is not because it looks congruent, but because that's the definition of a bisector. That's what it does. The next tick mark that I can add to this is I can add those right angle symbol tick marks in. The reason that I know that, again, not because it looks like they're right angles, I'm going to say B and D are right angles, but because that's the definition of perpendicular. That's what it means to be perpendicular, that you have right angles. Notice too, I used a single letter because there was only one angle at B and D. If there were multiple angles, I would need 3 letters. And if you're ever in doubt, you could always use 3 letters. Like I could call angle B angle ABC if I wanted to. That would be the same angle. Those are the only tick marks I'm able to add. Even though things may look congruent, I'm not allowed to assume that. That would not be a good reason. But I have enough information to prove now that the 2 triangles are congruent to each other. This is an example of HL. Remember, there were 3 things that I needed to show. In order to use HL, I needed to have right angles, and I showed that in my proof. I needed to show that a hypotenuse matched up. That was given to me. That was AC and EC. And then I needed to show that I had a leg matched up, and I got that because I had a bisector. So this is an example of 2 triangles that are congruent because of HL.